welcome to episode 11 of Fate Awakens. Last time, our characters decided to take on a few wolves.
And we won!
I mean, I tried really hard.
We won!
Well, after the wolf encounter, they decided to finish their way to Parvis, and on the way there, they discovered a centaur, which no one understood how he came about, but they are now entering the city with Irene and the centaur hanging back. All right. So as you guys get into the city, or town, it's very quiet. There's still a few people looking up at the sky, but it doesn't seem like anything's really going on right now. This tear in the sky is as normal as any that you've seen. It doesn't look nearly as threatening as the one at Osirum.
I'm gonna, just as we're walking in, kind of look for any signage of either A, a library, or B, sort of like a central building, like a town hall or something.
Okay. Looking through, it's kind of hard to tell. There's a few houses here and there. There is definitely a small store, like a really small store. But this is a very small fishing town.
Awesome towns.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of follow Remdale because he's been here before.
Yes, Remdale, Jethro. I believe you've all been here before.
Oh, once. We passed through.
Anything of interest?
I mean, outside of the fight that might happen, but it's not quite like the arena back in Bastion, but you know,
In my low budget.
Yeah.
Do I see problems?
Roll me a perception check.
Can I get in on that?
Help me out there, friend.
12.
it's real good.
I mean, there's a couple people standing around talking, looking up.
I'm looking specifically for my dear friend.
I know you are. There's no one in sight of them.
Hey there. That been there long?
A few days.
You see any sort of big old horse come out of it?
Yeah. He fucking huge, man.
Dude, don't I know it. Dude, that shit is scary, man.
Yeah. You saw him?
Well, yeah, we actually talked to him for a little bit.
Talk to a horse? Man thing?
Did you see the top half? Yeah, it has a mouth.
Yeah, but what was with the bottom part?
The horse?
I wish I knew, man. It looked like a big-ass horse. Again, it had a top half.
Yeah, but what was it?
Seemed to be some sort of centaur. It's something I've read about before. It doesn't mean this town any harm at all. We've spoken to it.
Well, horses don't fall from the sky. Neither do humans.
He's got a point, Edmund.
Neither do shadows.
There's more?
What shadows?
That happened in Osirum.
What?
Surely word has come here.
Just a horse.
Well, the rifts are opening up in multiple places. Something you should be happy about is that there's
I'm
no
not happy.
shadows.
A horse fell on the freaking well. The freaking little flying little blue things came out of nowhere as well.
What now?
Who's that?
Those little small blue things about yay big. They were just flying everywhere and
Insects?
they kind of looked like them, but they were a lot bigger than insects. Like, this was a fly. This was one of those horse flies, but times like 20. Like this big.
Well,
They're blue. They had wings.
Sort of elders here or something, trying to figure it out.
No, we're just a little fishing village. Just kind of take care of ourselves, and a few boats come here and there.
Have you seen a small boy by chance?
Goes by Razine?
Yes.
Razim, I don't know who that is.
Oh, don't seem like they've seen him.
Yes. I'll I guess describe them best I can and maybe sketch them, I guess.
Okay.
Or I can create an illusionatory image with prestidigitation, so I'll do that with his face.
That's hopeful.
Okay. So he looks at it for a second. Haven't seen the kid around.
Well, we heard he was passing through here, but he could be anywhere by now.
Yeah, so why are y'all here? I mean, I hope you're not here that.
Yes, we've heard about the rift, and there was another one that opened up where we're from. And just trying to get information on it.
Well, it's been pretty quiet besides the little blue buzzy things.
Are they still around here?
Every once in a while, I mean, there's a broken window up there that they did, and there's also, if you look over there, do you see those drawings up there? I don't know what they are, but they're all over that building.
I want to sort of walk over and start looking at the drawings.
Yeah.
It looks like scratch marks in the stone of the building, but it's nothing that you recognize.
Does
it's
it look like a language or like pictures?
More like pictures, but it's nothing that is recognizable from anywhere you've seen.
Can I try to do some comprehend languages? I'll flip through my book and say, maybe I can read this.
You look at it and no language comes to your mind.
Could you tell us maybe what direction they went in?
Everywhere.
Oh, I guess we're getting a little off topic. That's honestly amazing. I guess we're here to help. Raphael?
Yes, Has anyone been harmed by this rift or anything that's come out of it? I know you said a window, but anyone actually hurt by anything?
No, some missing items here and there. No one's really hurt. No.
Oh, that's good. Centaur, horse, friend.
Friend. Okay.
Yes, he's quite agreeable to talk to. Doesn't seem to be wanting to harm anyone.
He's gonna fix the well?
Well, I'm sure we could arrange something, but his main goal is to get back home, as he says, above in the rift.
Okay. I hope he can jump.
Yes, that's what he said as well.
Maybe we could do some sort of deal. I've helped fix a well in Aussie Room before. If y'all agree to not, harm him coming in and see if he can maybe get back inside it, we can work on the well for y'all.
Sure. I don't see why we'd harm him. I mean, he's kind of coming here with a bow every once in a while. It's just...
He says he's been attacked by one of your pitchforks.
Well, yeah, if you come in with a bow charging through the town, yeah, for sure.
So I think we can calm him down as long as you guys know he means no harm. And again, we'll work on the well for you.
Okay, I think that'll work. I don't see why not.
All right. And then maybe I'll stay here. I'll go check out the well. If maybe Remdale wants to stay with me and you go back and get him.
Yes, I'll try to spread the word around town that we're bringing our friend in, just so no one's alarmed. And I'll kind of just go house to house and let everybody know we're fixing the well, and we're gonna bring our friend in as a friend. Any damage, he can explain himself when he gets there if he was confused or whatever. But
Okay.
I'll go back to Arena after I'm done with all the house stuff.
Okay. All right, so you go get Arena after you're looking around a little bit.
Informing the town.
Informing the town, yeah. What about you two are going to be at the well? What are you doing?
I think I'll just chill at the well too.
Okay, go to the well as well.
Unless anyone needs anything else.
All right. All right, so you go back to Arena. You see Edmund approaching. And the centaur just kind of pokes you awake. So, get up.
Ah,
Stars blessings.
stars blessings, Edmund. I would assume that it's time for us to come with you.
Yes, Raphael, I've talked to the town, and they were confused and scared, as you were as well. We've made an agreement to help fix the well that you fell into and damaged. But we'd like you to come in and perhaps explain to the town what happened to you, and then we can know what to do to possibly help you get back home. Someone in the town may have some sort of information that we do not have.
That all sounds rather agreeable.
Okay.
everyone has promised not to harm you.
No more pokes?
Yes, I did bring that up to them, and they said they were confused and scared as you were. As you were brandishing your weapon, they felt the need to do the same.
I mean, okay.
In confusion, yes, but now everything seems to be understood.
Okay, I'll go with you.
Thank you. Guess we'll.
Yep, y'all start
stroll
going
on
back. He kind of hangs behind you as well. Y'all get to the well. It's literally the right side of it has completely been destroyed. Like a large boulder has pretty much fallen onto it.
Is there still enough good material to rebuild it?
Roll me investigation.
2.
Sure looks like it. Looks like there's enough here that it fixes it all up.
All right, well, I'm going to start building.
Okay.
I'll give him a hand. I don't really, not much for stonework, but
I don't mind.
All right.
Too different than leatherwork.
So as you start placing stones back, after an hour, you can stack it all together, but it over time just kind of falls apart.
When I did this last time, we had one of our stone workers with us at the village that was putting some sort of paste in between them. I don't really know what that was, to be honest. I thought that, I did what I did back there, but I think we might be missing something.
All of a sudden, you get screams from the city that as people are screaming in horror from this centaur, and they're running.
Let's go. And we run to see what they're screaming at, and hopefully there's no trouble.
All right. See? He takes out his bow and he points arrows.
I say, no,
War cries!
No.
I'll put one hand calmly on the bow and I'll say, "You're only scaring them more. Lower
What?
your weapon. They will not harm you. I will keep them from doing that."
Those are not cries of war, but of fear. They have never seen something like you before.
And I nor them.
Yes, and you're keeping a much leveler head than they are, I suppose, but the town was informed that you would be coming in.
Then why scream at me?
Perhaps some of the children or women are scared.
All right, y'all are approaching at this point.
Everything okay, Eamon?
Yes, just a bit of fear from the townsfolk.
Yeah, more than just them. And I kind of don't get very close. All right, well, let's keep going. It doesn't look like they're gonna, come near us.
Right. So I guess whoever agreed to the meetup with this thing is where we'll go.
Okay. So, you guys walk through the town and get to pretty much the well, the center of this town. There's a couple of older, beefier gentlemen that might be experienced fishers.
Mm-hmm.
Probably one of the older few that are not elderly in town.
Still people.
Yeah. And they're sitting there I saw the work you did on that well.
Yeah, sorry about that. I think we might be missing some. Do you think y'all can give us a hand?
I think we can help you out a little bit.
We're willing to keep helping, but I think we may have overreached our abilities here.
Yeah.
This I'm good at, and I kind of pull on my wolf.
It's coming along nicely. You
It's
make that
getting
yourself?
I did, yeah.
It's pretty.
It looked good, but
I'll trade you a dozen fish for it.
this here trophy that I got just days prior. I think I'm gonna hold on to it for a little bit, but
All right.
some help with the well would be good.
Yeah, I can offer you that. So, what's that thing doing?
You don't need to worry about that thing.
I'll kind of gesture to Rafael to introduce himself, and I'll kind of nod to him.
He just stares at him.
I'll see that and I will say, this thing.
On the ass.
No.
No, now.
I will say, this thing, as you say he is a being, like we are all beings, and he has a name. It is Raphael.
Yes.
I was informing the gentleman of your name.
Oh.
And what is yours? I'll ask the dude.
My name? Well, it's Zed.
Zed?
Zed.
Zed? Mine's Irene.
Well, Irene, it's nice to meet you. Raphael? Zed. Raphael.
Well,
Simulating conversation.
Raphael here is one of the many beings. I've heard you've had some sort of blue insect-like creatures as well. But this is an intelligent, conscious being who fell from this rift and simply wishes to return. I'm not sure what you've experienced in these many days, and we were wondering if perhaps you have any idea how he could get back.
No.
Has anyone in your town come forth with any unusual abilities? Any of the fishermen catching triple, double the fish that they normally do? Any sort of... I'm not sure how it would manifest. It seems to be doing it differently to each of us.
I mean, Dale got like a couple dozen the other day, but it's just the one day.
Right there.
So I'll say, you know, some of us have gotten stronger, and if I look around, what is something that I see that I think that I could pick up and like...
There's pieces of the well.
Yeah, I'll pick up a piece of the well with like one hand.
Yeah, the one stone that you pick up probably weighs about 60, 70 pounds.
Yeah.
Just, okay.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, so you do a lot of stonework?
No, I got stronger overnight when that opened up above our town.
You got one too?
Yes, but it's...
Did one of these horse things fall on your well?
No, dangerous shadows that tried to kill us fell out. You got the better end of the deal, I'm afraid.
Well,
we would have literally killed to have this guy fall out.
okay. Fair enough. Well, I don't know how to get him up there. He's a little bigger for me to throw, I mean...
Well, I don't think you should be concerned about that right now. Let's get to work on this well. And maybe Edmund and Higginbottom, why don't you go and maybe try to figure this out?
he's not there.
Do you have any sort of library or collection of books somewhere?
No. I mean, there's a couple books here and there. Each person owns one or two, maybe. But
One
there's
you
no...
would consider maybe the most intelligent person in town? Someone you go to with unusual problems?
No, we figure things out. We're kind of self-sustaining here. I mean, there's only like...
Yes, who's the
100
most
of us?
self-sustaining then? Who's the best among you?
Edward, maybe?
Oh, where does he live?
He's probably out fishing right now. You'll see him, he owns a boat that usually docks in the end there. Usually stays in the bottom.
Very well, I'll wait for him there then.
Not sustaining himself.
So Jethro, after you snuck away from the group, with your little sneaky sneak,
So I'm going to the tavern where I left Ryle and my follower.
yeah, your little small tavern.
I prefer to be unaccompanied on this adventure.
Okay. You were definitely alone at this point.
Yeah.
No one seems to have noticed you slip away. I mean, Dominic might have looked, but didn't pay much attention at that point.
Okay.
But you get to this little small hole-in-the-wall tavern, and you see a big wanted poster behind the bar. that has Ryland's picture on it. And it has a reward of 5 gold.
Hey, twinsies. What does it say? Reasons?
It says for theft.
Figures. I would like to go to the bartender
Yep.
and ask. What did poor sap is that?
Oh, he didn't pay his bar tab.
Oh, that's all?
Yeah, like multiple nights.
How much is the bar tab?
About 4 gold.
I'll hand him 4 gold. Be like, you know what? Pay it forward. Somebody, he probably needs it more than I do. Just I'll toss him 5 gold. 5 gold. And can I get a drink?
Yeah.
Just whatever's on, I guess.
Yep, he goes behind him, taps a keg, hands over a glass.
Okay. And then I would like, when's the last time you've seen him?
It's been about a week.
What was he doing last time you saw him?
He's right there where you're at.
Just chit-chatting?
Yeah, talking to some old poor sap.
Did he seem to be having some common theme that he was talking about?
Yeah, every night he was ranting about this Higgett, I can't remember the name, but he would just like rant about this almighty person and some kind of like big speech on this god of some sort.
Interesting. If I could, I'm actually looking for him. He's an acquaintance of an acquaintance. They asked me to check on him. No big deal. I just want to make sure he's alive still.
I assume he is. I just don't know where he'd be.
Well, if you happen to see him,
Then he owes me some money.
well, I just paid it.
You're paying his tab.
Yeah. You said what, 4 gold?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just covering it.
Oh,
I figure if I'm looking for him, if this really keeps him alive and out of jail, nothing.
that's very nice of you.
I try to be. If you happen to see him, just let him know that the prophet is looking for him.
Profit.
The prophet. He'll know what that means.
You're not part of this speech he was given by chance, are you?
He's been given that speech since he was a young kid. Well, he fills his head with those kind of things.
Very well.
Does this tavern have a upper room?
It's got a back room.
How full is this tavern?
You're the only one in there.
If you don't mind, do you mind if I could, have some privacy, maybe a back room, perhaps? I'm gonna say some prayers, and I like to do it.
I can leave you here.
Oh, that's fine too.
Just mind your P's and Q's.
Oh, of course I will.
He just,
Don't end up like that guy, pointing at the wanted poster.
yeah.
By the way, can I have that? Just so I can show his family. Just in case I can't find him.
Sure. He goes back there, rolls it down, just hands it over.
Okay, I'm stuffing it in my little shirt.
Okay.
Alright? And I'm gonna need a moment alone.
Uh-huh. He goes back. He actually locks the cabinet up where the liquor is and then goes to the back.
What a nice guy. Well, I would like to, since this is the first time I've been alone, since everything hit the fan, I would like to meditate / pray / try to talk to Duchess.
Okay.
Because the last time she talked to me, we were running. I would like a more peaceable moment.
Okay.
If we could do that.
All right. What are you saying?
I'm just gonna. Hey, Duchess? ? If you're out there, helped me out before. Seems to be things are still happening. Like I need something. You obviously know what's going on. We weren't able to properly acquaint ourselves before. And I'm just gonna wait for the hopeful response.
Okay. As you sit there talking to yourself a little bit, like very quiet but out loud as well, you get a face appear in your glass.
Come on.
And you see this very beautiful face, but kind of devilish eyes staring at you. And you just see a smile with some sharp teeth. Hello, my dear.
Hey, Duchess. How's it going?
Oh, it's
And I'm
going
like-
swimmingly.
I'm very terrified right now. Cause like when this first happened, I was like, you know what, maybe I'm just hallucinating. Like, but the power came from somewhere. But like now that I know, like she responds, like she's real. So I'm like kind of scared. Thanks for the gift, I guess. And I'm kind of like twirl black flame when I say that.
You just see her smile and those sharp teeth. You are very welcome. Hopefully you put it to good use.
I mean, I would think so. However, I get the feeling that this isn't, just like a free handout. So
No.
I'm a
no.
businessman. Let's just cut to the deal.
Well, I deal in souls. As you have given me yours, I am choosing you.
Can we back that up? When did I do this?
Oh, as you were in trouble from those shadows that were after you.
I didn't sign a contract or anything.
So it doesn't matter. As you remember that little cut you had? Well, yeah, that little cut that happened to appear on you was your signing of your soul.
So what do you need from me, I guess?
Oh, I'm not taking it. It's still your soul. It's just you're now collecting them for me. Others' souls.
Okay, how do I do that?
Well, all you gotta do is make their living soul no longer.
Gotta kill him?
In a manner of speaking. You see, if you look behind you on that table, as you look around, as you turn around,
I'm like slow turning, like expecting her to be like behind me.
you see a vial. As you look up next to your book there, you see a vial.
Oh, this one right here?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't even notice you.
So, this vial, it has a swirling purple mist in it. It smells of death.
Yay. I'm like,
all you have to do is make sure that's with you.
okay.
And you can store any soul in it.
Like, how does the soul get the jar?
Well, as long as you open it, whenever you kill it, instead of its soul going on, it is not trapped in there.
All right, what's my debt? Like, how many of these things we gotta collect?
Until I tell you you're done. But you know what? I think I have ways to repay you. You know that book?
Yes.
Yeah, that stone at the front?
Yes.
That is, your soul.
Okay.
It's also your source of your power that I give you.
Okay. I like the book feels heavy in my bag.
Yeah.
I'm just like focusing on it now. Like, just what have I got myself in? Like, this is far more than I've ever bargained for.
Oh, it is.
Okay.
So, I would suggest you keep that with you now.
Mm-hmm.
Because without your soul, you're just an empty vessel.
Mm-hmm. So one last thing, if we need to have a meeting like this again, is there like we can have a chit chat without me having to clear the room?
Oh, I'm always around.
Of course you are. Any particular type of soul? Good souls, bad souls, human souls?
The more holy, the more pleased I am. It's like I'm stealing from another, if you know what I mean.
Like you do, unfortunately.
But I'm not a greedy person.
I'm not a murderer.
No, you don't have to be the one to kill him either.
That does make things easier, I suppose. Okay.
But if you leave it open too long, the power of the souls inside might leak out into the nearest vessel, which unfortunately is you, since your soul's not in your own vessel anymore. And I'm afraid the only way to get your vessel whole again is the one that took it out.
Okay, well, do you at least have a name? Since apparently we're far beyond the first base. We're past second base. You skipped right to the home run.
Oh, you can call me Duchess, like always.
Just Duchess.
Yes. I think you know me, though.
I do.
Yeah.
What?
Have you read your book recently? Does the name Avaricia mean anything to you?
I'm gonna take the book. I'm gonna like.
Oh yeah, there's names all over it.
I'll flip through to. I'm gonna start with demons. flip through. I'm assuming like there's an alphabetical thing. I don't know how long it'll take just until I find it.
Oh, you find her name.
Okay.
It's like, this is almost a book on her,
Oh boy. Okay. So it's like all about her.
mostly, yes.
Well, I've been lying saying this book was about my deity. Apparently I wasn't lying as much as I thought. Okay. I'm gonna put the book away.
I don't like the term deity, per se.
Well, I do. People tend to take it a little better when you say their soul's going to a deity rather than an evil devil lady.
Well, at least then you're telling the truth.
Well, people don't like truth. In case you couldn't tell,
Well, sometimes the truth hurts.
I suppose. Alright, well. It's been nice. You wouldn't happen to know where Rylan is, do you?
Yeah,
Really?
yes I do.
Okay. Care to share?
Oh, check the back room.
Is the back room accessible? Or is that where he went?
That's exactly where he went. He's found a little hiding spot. There's a trap door. It's called the wine cellar.
Well, I gotta get past the barkeep first.
That's not hard. Already done.
How?
Oh, you'll find out.
Can I walk to the back door?
You open the door?
Yeah, I'm gonna open it.
He is muttering to himself in the corner and rocking back and forth.
Alright, I'm gonna look for the trapdoor.
You see a rug on the bottom, on the floor.
That's obvious.
Yep. You move it, there's a trapdoor.
Okay, I'm gonna... Rylan, you down there, bud?
Roll a persuasion check.
17.
Mr. Jethro?
That's me. Come on up, bud.
You know, there's not many places to hide in this town.
Okay, well maybe you should do less hiding and more prophesying. You know, what I pay you to do?
Yeah, about that pay, I kind of owe a little bit of money.
I'm aware. I paid that too.
Oh, I appreciate it. I got you some followers.
Really?
2.
Tell me all about this.
This old couple, they live in a town a few houses away from here.
How,
They're all about you.
how devout are they?
They've already given me like maybe 30, 40 copper.
It's not very devout.
I mean, it's the best I've gotten so far in this town. You left me here with like maybe 50 people total.
Okay, well, you should have 50 followers then.
You know, I'm trying. You
Well,
gave me nothing.
stick with me. We'll figure something out. And I'll offer my hand.
In your ear, you hear Duchess say, I think it's time you give me your first soul.
I figured that was coming. When I go to take his hand, I'll always dispel slot on this. When I go to take his hand, I'll cast Inflict Wounds.
All right.
Hold on.
Go for it.
I don't think there's a save on that.
I think it's an attack.
I think it is too. Let me check if my spells will respond. Yep. Does a 10 hit?
Yes,
Okay.
that is his AC.
Okay, well, it's 3d10, so 6, I'm sorry, 9, 12,
He's gone.
14.
He is definitely gone.
So his life just fades from him as I grab his hand.
Yes, you immediately grab his hand and you just see all this like color leave his arm as it goes up to his face.
All right, I'm going to, while I'm holding his hand,
Yep.
just pop this bad boy open.
You pop it, and you just see the color leave his face, and you just see his face just swirl inside the vial.
Okay, I'm going to top it again. I'm just going to let go of his hand.
And he just falls to the ground.
Then I'll close the trapdoor. Put the rug back over it.
Okay.
And I'll be like, sufficient?
Sufficient enough.
Fine. And I'll just kind of, I'm going to go back out front.
Okay.
Is there any alcohol out? I need a lot.
Just a little bit left in the glass that he gave you.
There's like no alcohol, like...
It's all locked in that case.
Alright, well, get the barkeep back out here. I need a drink.
before long, you see her face fade from the glass, and you see him come through the door. It's like, all right. I don't even remember what happened, but
All right, well, I need another drink, and I'm going to put 5 gold down and just keep them coming.
all right.
And I'll just drink here until somebody shows up.
All right. You start drinking. Yep, you stand there. Are you heading to the docks?
So we're gonna look for Razine.
You're going to look for Razine? Okay.
Yeah.
Where are you looking? There's only a few houses. There's a store or two. There's a small bar-looking place, and there's the.
I'll go door to door
docks.
to the houses, and I'll just say, "Hey, have you seen a young boy, probably about 14,
Have you seen the slide?
running around?"
Every house that answers, they say no. We haven't seen them.
Okay.
I'll do the same thing in the tavern, but with my illusionary image.
As you go in the tavern, he's sitting there drinking.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant Razine.
Oh,
Him.
no.
I was like, what?
You bad boy!
How
you come
many
with
drinks
me.
in am I at this point?
You're like the first drink.
Oh, okay.
So I'll
I'm with
ask
you,
the people
so-
in the bar.
There's no one else in the bar except
It's
the
just
barkeep.
Was I with you?
And the
I don't
barkeep.
remember.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
it's the
were
bar people.
We're just vibing.
together.
What's up, guys?
Haven't seen him.
Hi.
Oh,
Big and Bella,
Does he look
what you up to?
shifty?
He looks almost defeated.
Everything all right, buddy?
Yeah. Everything's just peachy key.
All right.
Where'd you put the item?
It's in my bag.
Okay.
I'm gonna just take a seat next to him and kind of just hang out.
I say, well, shouldn't we keep looking for Razine around the town?
I asked the Holmes, and they said that they hadn't seen him.
Yes, I believe we should search at least the surrounding area.
Was it the Ruby that said he was last seen here?
Yes.
Well, I guess we should.
I don't suppose she gave you any way to
Are you
get
guys
contact with her people or
I
anything?
think we're all in the bar at this point.
Yeah.
Do I?
Y'all want some drinks?
Sure, why not?
She didn't take the coin away from me when we saw her in
Nope.
Bactian.
It's the one.
He starts handing out glasses of looks like an ale.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna pick mine up. My guy's still standing up. He's gonna
It's there.
leave and
Okay.
still go look everywhere.
Okay.
I think that before you head off, I mean, Ruby told us about the young man that y'all call Razine. Maybe if we go to her boat, we can. That's where I had that dinner.
Assuming
we can-
the boat's still
She
here.
has
Maybe.
a boat here?
She did the
Yes.
last time.
Yes. Yes, she does.
Maybe if it's there, she'll be there. She might be able to give us a little bit more of that now that we're here, and it'll be on her boat. Maybe that's not an ideal situation, but maybe she'll be more apt
Well,
to tell us stuff on there.
She's the only kind of hint we have at what may be happening here, so I think that's probably a good idea. Can you show us where it is?
Yes, they were saying something about hunting Razine as well, so if they've captured
Yes.
him, perhaps we can...
I'm gonna push my chair out and stand up and not touch my ale either.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
I'll slap a gold down on the counter.
Okay.
This is it, we awarded it, so.
All right. Okay, gold.
Yeah, that would be the next thing to check out.
To the docks, then.
Okay. All right. So, looking at the dock that the boat was on, there's just a barrel at the end. You see a guy just sitting on the barrel, but other than that, there's no boat.
What about all the other ones that you had mentioned in the negative session that during that show and everything? Like, is it fairly empty compared to that?
Oh yes,
right now?
very, very empty compared to that. There's only 2 boats here.
Well, looks like this might be dead end. Got any other ideas? Because I'm coming up with nothing.
Well, is that some sort of dock keeper, maybe?
They're not too useful. They haven't proven to be, at least.
Historically.
Well, perhaps just more searching in the surrounding woods around the town. He could be hiding.
I want to go, because last time we were here, I found the kids,
Mhm.
and I gave them a little wooden coin. I would like to see if there's any kids floating around, the street kids. They were very helpful last time.
At this point, it's starting to get sunset, but you go out. There's a couple of kids here and there.
I'm going to go up to them. I
Okay.
assume that they're street kids, like not like someone's kids, like street kids.
Okay.
Like
You go up to one of the kids.
And
Yep.
I'm just going to introduce myself.
Okay.
Jethro Higgins. And I'm going to mention to them if they remember me. I'm going to show them one of the wooden coins.
The little girl smiles big
Good.
and
I'm back.
immediately starts tugging on your robes.
I need
For jacket.
another favor.
Okay.
If you could help me out.
Yeah.
Looking for a friend, and I'm gonna while I'm thinking of it, prestidigitation what you're using, right? Yeah, I'm gonna prestidigitation. I'm not gonna do it consciously. I'm just kind of like thinking, and then it's just go.
Okay. Yeah.
Looking for this kid.
Yeah.
You've
He
seen
was
him?
here.
Good.
6, 7, 8 days ago.
You seen him since?
Once.
Since then?
No.
Okay. Well, keep a lookout. If you see him, come and get me.
Do you know where I went?
Do you know where you saw him, I guess? Details? That's probably valid. You guys are all there, so feel free to chime in.
Yeah, he was by the well.
By the
By
well.
the well.
Did anyone talk to him? Any of the other children?
No. He was playing for a minute, but he got hurt and things went like that.
Who hurt him?
He hit his knee on the well. That's all.
Oh boy.
Any direction you know that he went in that we can maybe follow?
He ran across the water.
Which way?
Well, he ran on
The
top of the
ocean?
water.
Yeah.
Was you Jesus? Do we need to start praying to Razine?
I don't think we can put the one gun Jesus in the same campaign.
Sorry.
Sounds like we need to rent a boat.
Oh boy.
No.
Let him do mine.
No.
We have money now.
Anything else for the kids?
Oh.
I'm gonna touch John on that. Blessings of the Lord God and send her on her way.
She just smiles at you and then walks off and waves.
Good kid. Good kid. I've been crouching, so I'm stand up and be like, well, that's decided then. We gotta get out of here.
I guess we know why the Ruby's boat is no longer here.
Yeah, that would explain a lot of things.
Was there a reason y'all weren't too fond of the idea of renting a boat?
Remember that whale we discussed?
Vaguely.
That was the
Yes,
last,
I remember.
That was our last expedition on a boat.
It's also
A lot of things happened on that boat.
We're all different people now.
it's where we got the supplies for the ship line too, I think.
Yeah, where we got the Mars and ship line.
But anyway,
Well, if they've gone across this, is this like a river?
No, that's an ocean.
It's not an ocean, but it's
or
a huge body of water. It's bigger than the lake.
it's salt though.
But take us.
It is salt
It's
water.
whale.
We're talking
There's-
Dead Sea here.
It was several days to get across.
Yes, it took you several days.
We're talking Dead Sea.
Yeah. Let's get if we're gonna rent a boat, we should get a good one
Yeah.
this time, because
Yeah.
Well,
Never
Not a
again.
shady pirate crew like last time.
Well, it's getting dark. Perhaps in the morning there'll be more ships in port.
it's as good a plan as any. We can't move forward here.
Well, let's set up our tent if we can next to the port, and we'll be able to see if anything comes in.
As you're sitting there talking to each other, you just see this large horse jump off the roof of the building
Oh,
He's gonna kill
dear.
himself.
over y'all
He's
and just fall to the
gonna
ground.
kill everyone else.
It's I can't get it.
I don't think that's gonna work. I think you might be stuck here, friend.
At least in the short term.
Is it alright that I call you friend? I don't wanna.
You are not my enemy.
Good for step.
Well, I think that you might be stuck here. I don't want to be the one to give you bad news.
We are trying to solve this problem. It just may take a while.
We know, or we have an inkling of who maybe is causing this. So
Can you uncause it?
that's what
We're
we're
working
hoping.
on it. I think what might be best for you is just go into the forest near the
Yes.
town, kind of bog down, make yourself at home, and we're going to do our best to be able to get you home, all right?
I saw one of my wives in there, looking at me.
Yes.
That's only further inspiration for us to
These have been
fix our problems.
pretty tough times on all of us. And we're going to do our best, all right?
I appreciate the kind words.
Yes. Perhaps helping the town with any sort of trade or something that you're good at would guarantee you a way to acquire food or supplies that you need. And
The woods are plentiful. There's plenty of game to be had if you're any good with that, though.
If someone comes up to you scared and they won't listen to you, give them this and tell them you come in no harm, all right? You want to make a home here, and I'm going to give him 50 gold pieces.
Okay. Are you giving like a pouch or something like that?
Yeah,
with it?
a pouch. Kind of like a little leather
Okay.
soda.
He takes it. He like takes his quiver off and like ties it to the edge of it. Okay, 1 per person that doesn't like me.
I think you got it.
1 per person should make them quite susceptible.
I'm sure you have currency, maybe where you're from, something you do,
Trade.
as an exchange, trade, barter.
We trade.
These are trade symbols, tokens.
It's credit.
I think you're on the right track. Just if someone doesn't like you, just use it to convince them you come in peace and that you want to make a home here. And they'll listen to you with this, all right?
Okay. Trade. Token.
Credit.
Credit.
Everything but that last one. That last one's better.
And let's can we get him some full berries to make sure he
Oh,
doesn't?
yeah.
I'm gonna be setting up the tent during all this time.
Where are you
Yeah.
setting it up at? Like in the middle of town?
Here you go.
No, like
Oh,
down
no.
kind of by the docks.
Raphael,
Oh, hang on. He takes the quiver back off, opens the little pouch you gave him. How many?
only 1 per day, all right?
Don't think
How many are you giving them?
they go bad after 24 hours.
Do we know that?
I'm giving him all of them.
Not our
Okay. He
problem.
puts all 10 that you gave him into it.
There's
This pouch is now full.
All right, I like
Those are
very
all-
like hesitantly walk up and kind of like pet him, and then back away,
You like
yeah.
and then. All right, y'all ready?
he reaches down and like roughly pets your head down to your back.
Well, like that's like the wolf pelt, so like it's okay.
That's uncomfortable.
So I guess we'll set up like on the sides of the dock, you know.
Okay.
already did it.
Okay,
Yep.
Yep.
Thanks, Arena. You're the best.
Just
I am.
just the best.
I am the best.
All right.
We'll get a little fire going and cook us up some meat.
All right.
Just one though, because the goodberry we ate earlier should cover the first one.
As you're getting the fire started, the guy from the end of the dock kind of walks down. What you cooking?
Well, we have some rations of meat here. I believe it's venison.
That sounds pretty good. You want to trade some for some fish?
Perhaps we could cook some fish by tomorrow. I know they don't last quite as long, but sure, if you're looking for something a little bit different to eat, I'm sure you eat
He
quite a bit
immediately
of fish
sits
here.
next to Remdel and just puts some fish next to the fire. And he just starts twiddling a coin in between his fingers.
What does the coin look
I was
like?
about to ask the exact same question.
It's a gold coin with a ruby in the center. of it.
Yep.
That's what I
Yep, that
expected.
checks out.
It's all yours, bud.
That's all
That's
you.
all you.
I don't notice that.
You know what, Renville? I'm a good icebreaker. I got you, buddy. It's a nice coin you got there.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Hmm.
So, any interesting stories
That was
from
icebreaker, Renville.
your adventures since you're not from here?
While he's talking, I'm gonna pull my coin out and kind of like.
Compare.
So see that happen? I'm like, Rendell, don't you have one just like that?
Kind of just hold it out.
Very subtle.
He just kind of shakes his head, looks down.
Just true spy masters.
He just puts his coin back in his pocket. Takes out 2 daggers. All right. So, since we're not being vague at this point,
Were we being vague?
There's
To be
There's a bit
fair,
of tact that we miss, I believe.
Some subtext.
What's tax?
That's never been something I'm good at.
What are we talking about here?
I've heard around town you're looking for the little kid.
Oh, Razim? You've seen Razim?
Yeah,
don't tell him the name.
been waiting here at this dock since last week.
after he ran off into the water.
Yeah, he didn't really go straight across, though.
Oh, surely.
Yeah, we knew that, right?
Definitely.
Which way did he go?
About 100 meters out, and then disappeared.
What? That's
Like,
Into the water.
Okay.
No, just vanished.
Okay.
And I'm supposing the Ruby Guild left you here in case he pops back up.
You could say that. I'm assuming, since I know this guy from the boat, from, what, about a month ago or so, was it?
Sounds
Yeah.
about right.
Since he's here, I assume Ruby sent you here as well.
Yeah,
She
they lead us in
mentioned-
this direction.
Yeah,
yes.
she mentioned to come here, but
Mm-hmm.
She told us she'd leave someone with all of the necessary preparations. As soon as you.
Sure she did.
That was a nice try.
You can roll deception. Go for it.
How's a 25 sound?
Doesn't sound like me, but
Sounds like somebody you know, though.
I'm the only one they left here, though. I didn't have anything for you.
No map, directions, the upfront money she promised us.
Really.
The credit, yeah.
the credit.
No line that I have.
is there somewhere we can go talk to her?
She contacted me a while ago. Just checking in, but nothing happened.
Is there any way we could contact her now? Do you have any abilities yourself?
No.
No.
Not a damn thing.
Drew the short straw then.
Yeah. Thanks for rubbing it in.
Brag about it.
imagine not having powers.
What a dweeb.
Remdell looks over at Jethro.
Well then, is there anything of use you can tell us, or are we going to sit
She-
here and wait with you?
You can wait with me. She contacts me every night.
Oh, that's what we need.
She just contacted me about an hour ago.
Pretty
So we
cool.
have to wait another day.
Did you mention our arrival?
Oh, yeah. And she knows you're here.
Ah, good. Then we should be hearing from her soon, I imagine. She's very confident in her allies. She's told us they can disappear just like Razine and appear in different places.
There's two of them.
Well, if that's the case, and we seem to be important enough to her, then perhaps we'll see her soon.
Do you know those two's names by any chance?
I do know those two's names.
Well, I tried.
Will you share those names?
Not with you. Unless you got one of these. He flicks the coin around.
Well, we
I do actually.
we do have one of
It's
those.
sort of a communal coin.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a we now, is it?
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
we.
Well,
The royal we.
we did a job for her collectively, so we got to keep a coin.
Did we get the money?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I pulled up the jingle. Like 300 gold.
Quite a bit here. You all of us.
Jingle, jangle, jingle.
Well, she initially gave me the whole bag, and then I split the bag.
It was a very heavy bag. It would.
Well, we also got some from the arena, too. I
Yeah.
think that's where we got most of it. Why y'all looking at me like that?
So,
Thank you.
he seems to be the only one I can
Thank
talk
you for clearing
to.
that up.
Since
So-
he has the coin, he was given the money. And y'all got arena money.
Fine. Talk to him.
Well, talk to him then, I suppose.
I'll go help set up.
Not like he won't immediately tell us afterward, but sure.
I know when I'm not
He sure has a
wanted.
point.
I don't mind telling y'all things, but there's certain things I won't tell you.
All right, well, what if we're all holding the coin? Can you tell us all at once?
I like lean over and grab it.
I'm not even entertaining this notion.
Neither am I.
I don't think that's how it works.
Well, if you'd like to talk to him alone, I suppose you can
We can set.
do that.
I mean, you could all accept the next contract. Be part of this.
No, I'm
But-
gonna walk away and meditate.
Hold on.
Yes, that's quite
What's this next contract?
Well, I haven't the power to give that out.
How can we accept the contract if you don't have the power to give it out?
Oh, I assume if you're given the contract, then you will get a coin, and you will have to pay the debt if you can't fulfill the contract.
Well, what's the contract?
I feel like we
What is it?
have
I am not able to give you the contract.
Well, I need to talk to somebody. Who's your contract giver?
What's in the center of this coin?
Well, that right there would be a ruby-colored gemstone. I'm no geologist, so I can't be certain. Could be blood quartz. Is there blood quartz I can talk to?
What is that, a garnet?
Could be a garnet, right? Or no, one.
I'm pretty sure you can speak to that person when they come.
Well, where's the garnet? Let's.
Did she mention she was on her way?
It could be a he. Who's the garnet?
I think you've met her before.
It's the ruby. Got it.
That sounds like a lead.
Yeah.
Did she mention she would be coming?
She mentioned that she has another job for Remdil here.
This is just...
I think best then to wait for her. She's on her way.
Well, that's kind of why I'm here.
And how many governors do we gotta kill?
At least two.
At least one.
Well, he did such a good job at the last contract that she was going to offer him a second.
Well, he had good help.
He had
did a
help.
good job.
Can you do something to get something out of this guy? Aren't you pretty good at that?
I can. I don't think I'm gonna be okay with it.
I'm pretty sure he is the one who snapped his neck.
I'm the one who made him cough up blood, though.
He's the one that held him down.
All of these things are correct.
Well, then we wait. And I'll just start eating.
Yeah.
He reaches over for whatever Venice is on the fire and takes it, leaving his fish there.
I don't like this guy. Want it.
I start to relax and like lay back.
I don't really have a choice.
Okay. This guy's like leaned against the edge of your tent now and just he's kind of dozed off at this point.
Yeah, I don't like him making himself at home at our tent. I'm completely fine with that, by the way.
Let's not piss off the teleporting assassins.
Oh, what's that gonna do?
Is he like against like the front
Assassinate
flap
us?
of the tent?
Probably.
Yeah,
Like where would it
try.
No, he's like-
most of it.
He's against like a good post right now. Just kind of leaned back, relaxed.
Is he sleeping?
You can check if you want.
I'm just gonna kind of walk near him. I'm not gonna like touch him. I just want to see if he's sleeping. I'm not gonna do anything crazy.
Roll a perception check.
I'm not doing nothing crazy, guys. It's a 5.
He seems to be asleep.
Get snapped.
I'm just gonna trip and just kick his boot.
Okay.
Stumble.
So bad.
He just kind of lifts his head, opens his eyes.
My bad.
And watch yourself.
I'm clumsy. Clumsy me.
He just closes his eyes
Jethro,
again.
That's what they call me.
He just closes his eyes.
I really am not getting good vibes from this guy. You know what? I'm gonna be the bigger man in this situation.
Did Jethro, like, questioning the quality of people's character right now?
Listen, I'm nothing but a humble servant.
True.
I would like to sit next to him.
Okay.
I'm gonna give him a little elbow.
He just kind of glances over at you like,
You know what?
Yeah.
If he's gonna come and interrupt our camp. Are you a religious man?
are you?
Very
That's not true.
religious.
You're not there.
I know.
Be religious.
I am a religious man. Pick your brain, maybe.
Why not? Got nothing else to do.
Are you religious?
No.
Interesting. That's the type of people I like. And I'm going to begin my spiel.
Okay.
And I'm just talking his ear off.
All right.
I'm
He's-
going to, in detail as possible, with some minor tweaks that I will make.
All right. He just sits there and looks at you. Doesn't say a word.
Okay. I'm still talking his ear off.
Okay.
However long this goes on, I've got the willpower.
Okay. He eventually just kind of looks at his feet and just closes his eyes.
That's fine.
Okay.
Still going.
All right. Y'all hear parts of this.
Do
You should
I'm
get
assuming.
like a little bit louder.
I think
I'm throwing a certain name around a little bit.
I think at this point,
Starts
Which
with an
name?
A. Starts with an A.
Okay.
Throwing that name around
Okay.
instead of the one god.
Okay. Y'all are welcome to roll perception. If y'all roll a
I've heard
15 or
this.
above,
I've heard this enough.
Y'all
to
hear
go
the
to
name.
sleep.
It sounds slightly different than
sleeping.
usual.
20.
18.
That's appropriate.
Actually, 24, 22.
So I'm basically same spiel.
Okay.
Replace
The one true god.
with, yeah,
Avaricia is what he says.
yeah. That's what's going on here. Also, the sheet out.
What was the name again?
Avaricia.
Avaricia.
I hear that, but I don't know what that means.
Sheet.
I'm
The god now has a gender and a name, guys.
I'm trying to fall asleep.
Yeah, once I heard this, it start, I just go to
The
sleep.
two things everyone's complaining about, gender and name. It's got one of each now.
That tracks.
Hey, the religion's making progress, guys.
Dominic
Alright.
fully notes that.
I'm sure he does.
Fully notes. I rolled a 26, by the way.
Okay.
Now,
You're hearing every word. It's the same
It's like,
speech.
same gender, same first level. Okay.
now
It's no big deal.
Well, before it
You
had no
probably
gender
fall
warning.
asleep straight
Yeah,
up.
I know. I grilled you about
just
it.
out.
Dominic fully clocks
As
that.
I'm sleeping, I'm gonna start dreaming, like having spent so much time with the centaur, that I'm like running as a horse.
Okay.
Nice. Nice. I see
I'm
what-
going to wild shape into a pony, accidentally, while I sleep.
Yep.
As a level 2 druid.
All right.
Hey.
So,
Oh, God.
as
Sleeping bag.
Do horses sleep standing up?
A horse in a sleeping bag.
all of a sudden,
There's a horse in the hospital.
all of a sudden, Drawl's nose gets longer. He's hands and feet turn to hoofs, and he just starts getting up and galloping. And there's now a full horse with Draw-like features running through this tent and now running straight out the side of the tent and running through town. As you're waking up and now you're like running on 4 legs.
Okay, I'm gonna just slowly like, and then stop and kind of just look around and like rear up and kind of turn back into myself.
Okay. You're now on the ground with 4 hands on the ground, legs on the ground, just kind of like looking around.
Like
on
kind
all
of in
fours.
shock.
Yeah.
Is there anyone around me?
Did we all see this happen?
Y'all saw him run through. Yeah, y'all are woken up from this.
I've got like my firebolts ready. I like this horse that just attacked our tent.
Pretty much.
Right, because I was asleep. I didn't see him change.
But we see him change back.
Yeah.
Yeah, from a distance, y'all see him. This horse changing the draw, like crouching down, and looking around like this.
So I'm gonna like look behind me and I
You see
them.
everyone.
So that's new.
That's a bit of a leap from making your hands glow and throwing fire to.
Apparently, when I dream, I can turn into a horse. Hold on.
Would be.
I lie down and I kind of do this, and then turn into a horse again.
You now see him go into a full horse again.
And then I like walk over, like more comfortable, like ooh.
Like, go up to like touch him, I guess, or if you're walking.
Yeah,
up
and
to
I'll like go into it.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I might be
Like
like,
a real horse now.
well, he doesn't seem to be aggressive towards us, so there must be some sort of mental facility that he still maintains.
Can you
I am
understand us?
losing it.
I look over to you
You're losing
and
it.
like kind of
Laughing.
move my head around.
Gallop your feet if you still have mental capacity.
I like hoof, hoof, and then like
He's prancing.
then I come out of it.
Okay.
Well, I don't hate that. I think I can just turn into a horse now.
So this is just normal now. It's, I guess. Okay.
Hold on.
We can just.
No.
Surely I've read nothing about this. Right?
No.
It doesn't seem to be. I might have to like play with this a little bit.
So-
Can anyone else do this?
The assassin like speaks up. Yeah, there's a few that can do it, but
What?
yeah,
What?
It's not just me.
no.
Well, I want to give this a shot. And I'm going to disguise self as an old lady. And change my features. But that's what happens.
Not where I
No,
saw
that's a
my
cougar.
I'm just like hobbled now, just like, what?
Yeah, I've seen that too.
Magic users.
I don't like this.
dog. Really
Can you turn back?
His was better.
force me to multi-class round.
I'm like slightly disturbed at the fact.
You're fine.
Can I go back?
Yeah, go back. You're fine.
You're like this forever.
Go back.
I guess
I
I'll
wanna go
say,
back.
I'll like open up my spell book and
Didn't
they're
like that.
Well, nothing I have seems to. And
Oh,
then I'll notice I could read a couple different pages and I'll go, oh, that's cool. Oh dear. Stand back, everyone. And I'll like point my hand at a tree, and I'll cast Witch Bolt on it.
Yep.
So it's very reminiscent of your Eldritch Blast, but instead of like black and red, it's like blue. So that'll come out to the tree, and instead of hitting and kind of dispersing, it's still connected to my hand. And I'm like funneling, we'll say, cold damage through it.
So this tree that he hits, you see just start to ice over where it's hitting and just slowly spread
Right. It's like
over this tree.
it connects, and then it like a pulse comes out, I
I
guess.
feel like I got the raw end of this deal.
I mean, you look great. You can ride me if you're feeling not up to walking.
That's a show right there. That is a show.
While everyone else is showing off their new stuff, I'll try and I'll talk my head aside and I'll try and sit down and quietly meditate. And it probably feels the same.
Still nothing.
So I'll try and, I don't know, maybe go over to the tree that he just iced and I'll try and hit it a couple times.
I'm seeing how long it's lasting too. So I don't know how long.
Which will last?
18
how
plus
long?
7, 25.
25 hits the tree. Roll your damage.
Concentration on the
So he,
It looks like a minute.
yeah. After the minute you go over this tree, it's
7.
iced over. You hit this tree hard, and the ice kind of breaks, and you see the bark underneath kind of split.
Damn,
And
you
then I'll
hurt,
try
you hurt your
and
hand?
hit it again.
Yep.
Not 20.
Okay. As you hit it the second time, the tree just your hand goes straight through it, and this tree that's probably 6 inches wide just splits completely open and falls over.
Guys, I think we might be getting stronger.
I just turned into an old lady.
But could you do that yesterday?
No, I didn't want to do it yesterday.
Progress.
Didn't want to do it today. Don't want to do it tomorrow either, for being honest.
Well, it's good. Something's coming out of this, I suppose.
I do want to remind everyone it's still more magic than Rendell has, but
Well, an old snake could eat a young rabbit, it don't matter.
If we're all showing off,
am I the old snake in this now? And who's the young rabbit?
Yeah.
Now I'm concerned.
Well, it seems their magic is manifesting in strength or speed, more so than incantation.
Dominic, anything new with you? How you feeling, buddy?
a bit
You should pray.
clearer head. Holy spray. If we're all showing off, I think I don't know if it's recent, but did have a bit of clarity. Something old and something new. And I'll just lightly tap the staff. I think it's just the monk staff I walk around with on the ground. And the normal whip appears around everyone. We're all roughly in the same place.
Mhm.
We're all standing next to each other. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put it around everyone. I'll say something old, and I'll tap it again, and the spokes on it will invert. And so now, where it was comforting and moving around everyone, it starts to get a little bit uncomfortable, and the spokes spin the opposite way this time. And everyone make a strength save.
Are you doing it to assassin as well?
Yeah.
14.
14 fails. I think the DC is 15.
No, I failed.
Would a natural 1 pass?
Yeah.
So assassin fails.
I pass as well.
You just you notice as they start spinning, the light almost becomes physical, and it starts to wrap around all of your legs. I think Arena probably pulls out of it, but the rest you're just stapled to the ground. It was just entangled, but you're
So I think Arena, you pull out of it too, right? So the two non-magic people are just
checks out.
Like I said, there seems to be more strength and speed.
Yeah. Again, nothing that could really harm you people, but if someone comes at us, a bit more control, I think is how most of my powers of one of that are manifesting. Feel comfortable in that.
Can you turn it off?
I'd agree with that.
Sorry, my friend. I'll let it go.
Like that. Just thinking, my short stick is getting shorter and shorter.
And this, if we want something more. What time is it? Was it nighttime or was it the morning?
It's nighttime.
It's still
It's night till we're about
yeah.
to sleep. This as well, and I'll grab the staff, and my hands will glow a little bit purple, and I'll just try to crush the staff. I'll just cast inflict wounds.
Okay.
And it's necrotic damage. So just
That's
for to
neat.
see how much
On the staff.
on the staff. Yeah.
Okay.
9, 10.
All right. So you.
So 20, 28
This
necrotic
staff just cracks completely in half long ways and just falls apart.
damage.
I can do that.
Yeah, but I can't, and I never could. It was the thing, and I also didn't think it'd break it. I'm gonna need another walking stick. I didn't think this through. That was foolish.
I'll hand him my quarterstaff.
That doesn't look
Your
like
nice
very
one?
godly magic. I'm assuming it's like a dark energy. Yeah.
Jethro, hand him your quarterstaff.
I no longer have
It just kind of withers away a little bit. And you
recognize this.
you did note when I did
You've seen similar magic to it.
So when I did entangle, the glyph turned from white or yellow to almost like a purple, and my hand was also purple.
So I recognize the inflict.
There's two very, very light.
I'm definitely taking note of the fact that you just cast a very not so godly spell.
Are you looking at me,
Yeah,
Jeff?
I said that out loud.
I will say,
That doesn't appear very godly. That's more my speed.
as I've said since I first met you, Leviah is a god of duality. Fate. Good luck, bad luck. Both things. I've made this very obvious to begin with. I never said I was a
When
cleric
my
of good
god
duty.
doesn't have a concrete founding, it's all fake. But when your god's like, oh, I'm evil, I'm good.
The
it
concept of duality, yes.
seems like a whole bunch of negatives to me.
What I've said since the very beginning.
I don't know that.
Use your name.
Yeah, it's trying to make it a thing.
I don't know that Daywin did this to me, and I'm kind of start to turn into a hoof, and then it kind of reverts.
Okay.
But I think I'm starting to get to my limit with that.
I like to think that me and you just kind of teetered away from everyone else, and we're just like, yeah, no, it's fine.
We're having an argument right now. I
Yeah,
don't you know
it's
this. We're fine.
I'm just saying, I'm not changing my idea. I saw your deity's a female now. That's different. So is mine.
Had a revelation, actually.
Yeah,
It was
okay,
great.
cool.
She spoke to me.
I'm gonna go set
know,
back
I'm
up that tent. I think I might have ruined.
I'll help you, Edmund. I mean,
Yeah.
Droll.
We all drag
As
Rimdel.
Edmund, damn it.
We drag Rimdel in. Like, hey, Rimdel, you remember when he didn't have a gender?
leaving.
Hey, remember when all
Like
these
they
good
try to
like
pull me in,
lights
I'm just walking away.
I'm gonna press
As you
digitation.
walk away, the assassin follows you.
I'm gonna press digitation.
Go to
A
bed.
very strong
Okay.
stench around them.
Okay.
Hey, guess what? It's gone.
If I see the assassin
you know it's
follow him, I'm
prestidigitation.
gonna follow the assassin.
I mean, I can.
Well, he's going to
smell
bed, so the assassin just kind of,
Definitely creative.
as he walks over, he kind of follows up and just kind of sits outside again.
I'll sit right next to him and I'll
I'm
start
just
to
in
meditate
conflict with that.
right next to him.
It's great.
He just leans back against the stump or something.
Avaricia.
Avaricia.
Avaricia sounds pretty close to Avaya. It's a lot of the same letters.
Well, except mine has more letters because it's more
Yeah,
substantial.
so you added more things to the fake name you made.
I think you just took
Okay.
my name and shortened it.
Oh, because
to
I've been
my
saying
name.
my name forever.
I just haven't.
It's in my book.
Looks like the
I can show you
tent's
the name in
set
three
up.
different
We
languages.
could
That's Avaya in
maybe
common.
get
That's
some
Avaya
sleep
in
now.
English.
Okay, I grabbed my book.
Yeah.
That's Avarician Common. That's Avarician Infernal. That's Avarician Celestial.
Okay,
I'm
I'm
pretty sure
gonna
I didn't
cast
say that.
Entangle, but
This
I
continues for at
want
least an hour.
the vines to come up strictly over their mouths.
I choose to fail.
This is I also will fail. We're very distracted by argument.
Like I said, the tent is back set up. Let's get some sleep. You can practice what you need to before you close your eyes. And then the vines come down.
Acknowledge that I made things uncomfortable, and I apologize.
I don't.
Edmund does his best to go back to sleep. He's falling.
I'm gonna kind of mess around with my shifting a little bit more. And although I can't fully do it, and I notice I don't have the energy for it, I'll slowly learn that I can do different animals. Like my hand will turn into a paw before
All of a sudden, you'll get a random
I can't
feather that
turn it.
comes
Yeah,
out.
like some
Yep.
feathers will come out and then come back. And I'll be excited to try that in the future.
All right.
Swamp hen that you're turning into.
Yeah.
You've seen one.
The legacy of the swamp hen continues.
All right. And as y'all all fall asleep, we're going to end the episode there.
Yay.